Why is dissociating or avoidance a bad reaction?
Avoidance may make us feel helpless, but we're almost never as helpless as we think. If we can resist avoiding and say, okay, this is a hard problem, I need to think about it. I can't think about it right now, but I can after I settle down and my logical brain has regained control. Then once we calm down, we can face it and we can usually find solutions.
For example, in the case where you are worried about your child's school, you may Google this problem and learn that Bill Gates, arguably the most effective philanthropist in the world, has done a lot of research into this and concluded that it matters far less which school your child goes to than which teachers they have. So perhaps you work on getting your child specific teachers, or perhaps you learn that you should meet with a principal to better understand the problems. There are usually lots of solutions you can find if you don't dissociate. But that sounds like work. What happens if I just dissociate? It will keep bugging you. It will weigh on you. In that school example, you'll have this gnawing feeling that you're not a good enough parent. You don't want that. But people dissociate a lot. Once you start looking for this, you'll see it in yourself. You'll see it in your loved ones, and you'll see it in others. Dissociation is very common. If somebody tells you a truth that you think, that might be true, and it goes against what I believe to be true, you'll dissociate. You can frequently see people dissociate if presented with a fact that goes against their political belief. Another example is if you really want to buy a certain car, but someone mentions an article that the car isn't reliable or loses its value quickly. You might just mentally turn away and purposely avoid reading the article.
So how do we solve it? The good news is that simply noticing it when it occurs and naming it will help reduce the negative effects.
Back on that school example, you might say to yourself, I'm dissociating right now. I'm overwhelmed and feel like there is nothing I can do. I'm going to set this aside for a day and then come back and look into solutions tomorrow. Maybe I'll call the school. Maybe I'll research on the internet. I will do something, but not right now. So if we notice and name dissociation, we will see more solutions and make better choices for ourselves and our loved ones.